morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to play something right quick and then I'll be back.
Uplift, inspire, turning dust into diamonds. Let me tell you about a place where you should start your day before you go out to the world and show them what you're made of. Confidence, intelligence, a sight to behold, a rare and precious jewel that's worth more than gold. She will uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher, turn dust to diamonds. She'll uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher, turn dust to diamonds, and the diamonds are free at Mz.Teavalocity. The diamonds are free at Mz.Teavalocity. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher, turn dust to diamonds. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher, turn dust to diamonds. The diamonds are free.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining me this morning. I sound a little tired. I am a little tired. I had pushed this live up to 10, but then I thought, nope, I have things to do today. I think it's going to be a nice day. I'm going to go wash my car. This morning is not about any mess. This is just a message for you. Yep. Yesterday I started out by saying some people are stuck. You know, we are fighting a spiritual warfare against principalities, and you need to be prayed up and you need to believe and don't stop believing. Now, I got a call from someone last week and they was telling me, you know, we talk about manifestation and stuff and affirmations and meditations. And they were saying, well, I've tried everything and it just ain't working. It just ain't working. I know what you say. I try to be positive. And they went on and on and on. And I could hear in their voice that they had lost their faith in themselves. They had lost their faith in themselves because they didn't believe anything. But let me tell you, good morning, Carmel Latte, 2020 Sly, Keisha, Miss Hogg, Queen Diva, beautiful queen, sister of mine. Now, when I talk about manifestation, I just want to talk about affirmations, manifestation. This is gems I'm about to drop. And you all might know it if you believe in energy and you believe that we are energy and you believe that the power is in your tongue and your thoughts. And the reason why I say that is right away, if you're manifesting something and just because the manifesting doesn't come into fruition within a couple of days, a month, or something, you give up. You have lost hope. You have lost faith, and you have lost your manifestation simply because you didn't believe. And the reason why I want to talk about this is I talked about a little bit yesterday on my live. It's like birthing something. A seed is planted. You have to allow it to grow, you know, and it will eventually blossom. You would deliver the baby, right? After 9 months. It's the same thing with manifestation. If you have any doubt, though, here's the difference. If you have any doubt in what you're manifesting, what you're asking God and the universe for, and you, and you sow that course, that seed of doubt in you, then your manifestations will not come true. Keep that in mind. If you believe something and then all of a sudden you meet it with resistance, well, it's not working. I've tried. I keep manifesting and things not turn out right. It's because you sowed doubt. And the reason why you sowed doubt is because it's simply you don't believe in yourself. You know, exactly. It's divine timing. Thank you, Sly. It's divine time. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you are capable of receiving the things that you try to manifest. And there's many ways to manifest, but you have to leave it, walk away, and it's called detachment. Detach from the manifestation and watch it come into fruition. You just have to believe. So when that person was talking to me, I could hear that they had lost belief in what they manifested for. See, they didn't even see the little bit shift and change in what was on in their lives because they was focusing on the big thing. Well, it did happen. I didn't get my house. I didn't get a job. I didn't get this. I'm just in the same. You're there in the same place because you doubt yourself. You doubt that you are even worthy to receive half of the stuff you asked for. Good morning, Ray Black. And that's something that you can't do. You can't sow doubt. You can't have faith and doubt at the same time. You have to have faith or doubt. And so when this person was speaking, I could tell that they had lost their belief and their faith in what they was trying to manifest for. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I believe in manifestation. I believe in affirmations and meditations. And I do believe that God has said, if you abide in me, I will abide in you. So let me just break that down for a minute. So that's letting me know God has told me, if you abide in me, I'll abide in you. So if we have any God in us, it's possible for us to have anything our hearts desire because God is within us and God is the creator. And I say this all the time. You create your own reality. So God has given me that power to create. And so I have to create my reality. But in the midst of me creating my reality and my meditation and manifestation, I have to believe that I am worthy to receive those things. And people get caught up because they're so in doubt that they don't believe that they can achieve or God will bless them with the things that their hearts desire. But God said, I give my heart desires to the righteousness. I give your heart's desire to the righteousness. So if I'm doing the right thing and I'm believing and I'm not sowing doubt, then most likely it will happen. It may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen next week, but it is going to happen if you just continue to believe and gravitate towards what you're asking God for or the universe, whoever you believe in. You just have to believe. And I think people get lost with so much stuff going on. They just don't believe in this time that good things can happen to them because they're not happening right away. But you have to just hold tight, put it out there, detach from it, and let it work. And it will come. Trust and believe it will come because I see a lot of my manifestations coming into play. You're right. Have faith of a mustard seed. And a mustard seed is really, really little. Really, really little. So I don't know who this message is for, but I know people are wanting to give up because they haven't seen the results or they haven't seen what they have asked God for or the universe. Now it comes in little doses because see, God already knows that you can handle it. He knows what you can handle. So if you just dump it all on you, it may shock you, I guess, or you won't be able to handle. So he gives it to us in small doses. So don't lose faith. But if you're going to manifest something, and there's several ways to manifest, some people, I'll get to some of those ways. But if you're going to manifest something, you're going to have to believe and leave it. That's simple. Believe and leave it. Now, I have asked God for certain things. I have manifested, meditated on certain things. I don't have to keep going over and over and over and over. Once you manifest on something and meditate on it and you leave it, it will happen. Like I said, you just have to walk away from it. You can't keep looking for it. Here's a saying that's so true. If you watch a pot, it will never boil. Now, check that out. We know if you watch a pot, it will never boil. If you walk away from the pot, you come back, it's boiling. It's boiling. So you can't just sit there and wait. You have to start doing things when you ask for certain things from God in the universe. You have to start gravitating towards those things. And you have to be positive in doing so. And sometimes we get caught up in, what we can't see. Remember, faith is the unseen. Just because we don't see it don't mean it's not happening. So I had manifested this one thing, and lo and behold, I let some months go and I didn't think about it anymore. And then when I did think about it, it was happening. I didn't even see it coming, but it was coming, and it was coming fast. And so that lets me know my manifestation had came full circle. Hey, JD. Oh, JD, that was funny. That was funny last night. Y'all got to check out J Dunn's video when I went on the platform. It was so funny, JD. You said I was about to dox you because I see your real government name. I'm glad you didn't. But let me tell you something. This one thing I don't worry about, and I don't ask for it. But if anyone docks me, they're not going to see anything but good, baby. So that's one thing I've been blessed to really walk a straight path. I have had some hiccups on the way, but nothing to humiliate or embarrass me ever. Okay. So I knew you wasn't going to do that. So yesterday, I'm sorry. So I was talking about manifestation. So it's certain ways you have to manifest. One way is people use different oh, okay. People use different methods. They use the water method, they use the 369 method. But remember, when you are asking for something and you are trying to put yourself in the place of your desires, you have to be emotionally connected to it. Like you have to see it, you have to feel it, you have to believe it, you have to lay down sometime, and you just have to put yourself in that big house you want, that 5-bedroom house and 3 baths and a double car garage, a big backyard with a deck on. You have to visualize what you wanted. I wanted to scare the person who I thought were, no, it was me, baby. You have to believe it, though. You really have to believe it. Sometimes I lay up here and I just get in the zone where I just start seeing myself, and I make it so vivid. That I hear the laughter. I see me and my family sitting around, laughing, playing games, eating, joning on each other. Just I see all that because I make it as vivid as possible. If you want a business, put your mind into that business and make it as vivid as possible. Ask God what you want. Manifest for what you want. Nothing is too big for God. Nothing is too big for you to desire. You have to trust. So I see a lot of people losing faith with a lot of stuff that's going on around here. And I think with us mixing it, sometimes it can shake our faith and our spirit. But let me tell you something. Thank you, Queen Diva. Just know this. If you ask for it, plant that seed and let it grow. Now you can water it. You could water it by doing your 369 meditation. You write it down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. You write a letter. You write as if you already have these things. You could put it in the pillow. You could put it in the, you could put it anywhere. When you manifest, you just have to make sure that you believe. Once you sow doubt in that manifestation, it will not come to fruition. Just know that doubt is the key. Do not ask for something and don't believe you deserve it, or don't believe it's going to come into fruition. That's what I want to tell you this morning. And I said, let me get up and talk about something positive, because there's somebody out there with these 20 people here. Is someone out there who needs to hear this. You keep on the same path. You got it. Just keep believing, keep going, and don't give up. If you believe, and I don't know who you believe in, if you believe in God, then God has your back. God says, I have 1,000 cattle. What is it? I have cattle on 1,000 hills. Now, don't get me with scripture, because I must say I lack sometimes. But I know, I tell you, you be faithful with a few, I make you ruler over many. We don't even know what God has in store for us. We can't even imagine. Whatever we want, God wants bigger and better for us. And so don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to meditate. Don't be afraid to manifest. Speak affirmations into yourself. I always say I'm a millionaire. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. effortlessly. I'm a little sleepy too, y'all, but effortlessly. So I always put that in the atmosphere because that's what I want back. So I speak life into myself. I don't need anyone else to speak life into me. I speak it into myself while you brushing your teeth. Just start saying affirmations. If you don't know what affirmations are or how to get started, look them up. Google it. They have 100, 1,000 affirmations you could say. Manifest. Write it down. Do it as a journal. Like I said, there's a 369 method. You know, I listened to this guy, Shir Akashna. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sharia Akashna. And he's very good, very good. And he's powerful, you know, and he's over in Dubai, I believe. But you have, you know, and I was listening to him this morning, and he was saying how to quickly get your manifestation, you know, to receive your manifestation. And basically, he was saying you just have to believe. You just have to believe in what you want to manifest, you know, and there's several ways you could do it. I promise you, if you could keep on the path for 30 days of meditation, manifestation, and try not to intermingle with too much negativity, the energy will work because we all are, it's just energy. It's just energy. It's attracting good energy, good vibes. So make sure that you do that. This wasn't going to be long. I just wanted you to know to continue to meditate. God hasn't forgotten about you. Your manifestations is right at the tip of your fingers. Good morning, Ray Black. You have to just let it go. Detach from it. Don't say every day, oh my gosh, it's not coming. Oh my gosh, I really need this job. Oh my God. It's going to come. Just release it. You know, God is a right on time God. I don't know how many people believe in God, but I do. And I know God has always been there for me. Footprints in the sand. Even when I was going through my rough times and I thought I was by myself, God was carrying me through all my trials and tribulations. He was carrying me through all my trials and tribulation. And I realized after the fact that I am never alone. I am never alone. God is always carrying me through whatever it is. So you just have to believe. You have to believe. If you meditate, if you manifest and believe it. Don't sow doubt. Because once you doubt it, and don't say if, just say yes. When it comes true, you know, it's on its way. Don't ever put if in there. Don't believe that you don't deserve it. You deserve everything your heart desires if you're doing the right thing. You know, God is alive well in my soul. Exactly. And I believe that. And no matter what's going on around here, I know it don't look like God is here because all these things are going on. But God allow us to make choices. There's no bondage. You either believe, you live accordingly, or you don't. You know, so I know even in the midst of all this going on in the world, God still has my back, and I'm still going to achieve the things that I want to achieve. That's just point blank, period. Because I don't sow no doubt, because the God in me will allow me to bring things into existence. Point blank, period. The God in me, I create my own reality and I live it, you know, and the way you live in is what you created. It's not haphazard. It's not by mistake. It's not that somebody did something. The way you living is because of the life choices you have made, not because of anyone else, but because of the life choices you have made. You know, you're not cursed. You're not this. You can't blame anyone. You just could blame yourself because we create our own reality. So the way we choose to live is the way we will live. So if you like chaos, you're going to live in chaos. If you like peace, you're going to live in peace. If you negative, you're going to be negative. If you positive, you're going to be positive. It is what it is. Don't blame anyone for your shortcomings. Blame yourself. Good morning, baby. Happy Monday. But I'm not going to be here very long because I want to go get my car washed this morning. And for some reason, you guys, I went to bed, but I am super duper tired. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't sleep well. I know I woke up a couple of times, and I need to make sure I cut my television off because, again, that stuff is going into your spirit even while you sleep. So go to sleep to rain, go to sleep to meditations, go to sleep to soothing music, you know. Thank you, Queen Diva. Please hit that like. Thank you. Just go to sleep in a calm state. Now I didn't watch. I watched Jay Dunn yesterday, and I laughed so hard at that. But then after that, I went to sleep. So if anything else was happening that I didn't want to be a part of, I went to sleep. You know. So that's just some things I wanted to say this morning. It was on my heart because I know a lot is going on, and we are experiencing a lot. We're seeing a lot of, things in this world, in the real world, as well as YouTube. Somehow we got to shape up. We got to believe that things could get better, and they may not get better for everyone, but they could get better for you. Worry about yourself. Practice self love, like Ray. Self love. Indulge in yourself. Do what's beneficial for you. You could continue to bless other people, but focus on you. The reason why you're not getting the things that your heart desire is because you're not positioning yourself and you're not focusing on you. You're everywhere else but on you. These people got it. Whatever they go do in life, they go do in life. But what do you want in life? God has not forgotten about you. God has not forgotten about you. You just have to believe. Don't lose your faith because of all that's going on around you. Now, we see some people, in our real lives, we see some people on YouTube who are fighting battles, and they come down here and they let us know that they fighting battles. And we can't always understand why people continue to fight all these battles. But it's simply because that's the environment that they are creating for themselves. Not because of you, not because of me, but because those are the battles they are choosing to fight. And that's the energy that they're pulling in. Your energy from last night about the kids had you so kind of way. Yeah, I felt some kind of way about that. I really did. And I felt bad. And maybe that's why I had a restless night. So I had a little talk with myself, and I said, Miss T, perhaps it's time for you to pull back from a little of this YouTube. You know, your spirit is getting shaken, your energy is getting off, because you got to remember, we consume all that. This whole world is nothing but energy. So we consume that. Whether we do those things or say those things or be a part of those things, we are still consuming them. And yesterday was a tough time because I was really sad. When I said I was sad, and some people, well, this just YouTube. This is the beef sector. You know what you get. How can you be sad? You too invested. No, I'm not too invested. I am a caring, loving human being. And that's the way I was created. I care about people. And I definitely care about children, innocent children. And when we bring them into the fold and say stuff, such hideous things about them, it really bothers me. So, like I said, I think I'm soaking up a little of this negative energy, and I had a difficult time sleeping, so I'm gonna back up. Now I'm gonna continue to do videos, but I may not be on as much as I've been on, and maybe I will be, but hopefully I can balance. Somewhere I'm getting off balance here. I'm watching too much of the chaotic, the demonic shit. I'm watching too much of it. For me, I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about anyone else but me. And I think it's affecting me now. So I need to get back to my deep meditation, manifestation, and affirmations. I'm going places, and I need to make sure that I'm on the right path. So some of this stuff would just soak up your energy. But I wasn't going to be before you long. This is not a long video. This is just something I wanted to tell you. Please continue. If you can, a habit is created in 30 days. For 30 days, speak affirmations into yourself. Meditate. Make manifestation. Do things. Do either scripted manifestation, visual manifestations, water manifestations. It's so many manifestations, techniques. I can't sit down here and say them all, but I can tell you that they work. It just takes time. and just give it time, detach yourself, and believe that it's going to happen, and go about your merry way. And then things will start falling into place. Things are happening. I've been wanting something to happen, and I won't say exactly what it is, and I've been manifesting on some things, and now I just walked away from it and said, when it happens, it'll happen. I release it to you, God, in the universe, and I kept it moving, and now things are falling into place. Sometimes you get a little weary, but don't get weary, and don't cast doubt into your manifestations, because you'll block them right away. Once you cast doubt and you use the wrong words, it's so important when you manifest is to use the correct words. If, don't use if, but, don't use but. Certain words. I will be rich. I will have a new home. I will have a new job. I will make 6 figures. I will drive a Mercedes Benz, a Bentley. I will live in a big house. Whatever you desire. I will have a loving family. I will be the CEO. I will own my own business. It's just a matter of time, but don't cast doubt in your manifestations. Else, of course, you have blocked them then. You have simply just blocked what you wanted to manifest. Okay? So with that being said, remember, have faith. Don't lose faith. Believe in yourself. The God in you will bring things to existence if you just believe. The universe. Try to stay in a positive mood. Try to make everything that you do positive. I always say, even be a blessing. I don't care if you have $2 or $3, bless someone. Bless someone with that simple hello. You give blessings, you receive blessings, but you must believe in all those things. I can't make you believe. Some people don't even believe in God. We heard some crazy stuff last night. Can't nobody make me denounce God. I don't care what's going on. I don't care what has happened in my life. I have never cursed God, but I have told God I'm very upset. I'm very upset. Can't you hear me? Don't you see me? Don't you know what I'm going through? When are you going to change it? I used to say things like that. And then one time I heard God say, you start changing things. Why don't you change the way you think? Why don't you be grateful for what you have? Why don't you ask me for what you really want? Nothing is too big for God. Nothing is too big. We put limitations on God. There's no limitations on God. There's no limitations on you. On what you're capable of receiving. You set the limitations. So take off those limitations. Take out that doubt. Believe that you're going to receive whatever you want to receive and start receiving it. Position yourself. I can't give you something and you're not in position for it. I can't give you something and you're not in position for it. Right? Simple. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Make sure you manifest, meditate, say affirmations, and believe in God and detach from it, and it will come to fruition. Well, you guys, I didn't have much. I'm going to drop the link because that's just something I do, but I'm going to get out of here. I tell you, I don't know why, but I am so sleepy. I am so sleepy. I don't know what it is this morning, but I'm very tired. I'm going to get my car washed. I think it's going to be a beautiful day out today. Make sure you guys get outside. It's going to be nice in my area. I don't know in your area what it's going to be like, but make sure you get a breath of fresh air. And if you're feeling down, pick yourself up. Speak life into yourself. It doesn't take much. So with that, I'm about to get out of here. So thank you for joining me. Make sure you hit the like button. It wasn't long. It was a short live. Very short. I forgot to close out. If you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princesses and your princes. They are a joint future. They are heirs. They looking to inherit something other than mess, stress, and drama. I hope we all are trying to create generational wealth. I know I am. I am on the road to success, and I thank God for that. And I thank myself for believing in me more than anything. With that being said, be a blessing, never a bother. It's simple. Hello, how are you? Can I buy that cup of coffee? You look beautiful. I like that tie you have on, sir. That dress you have on is beautiful on you. Can I buy this lunch? Can I grab those groceries for you? Oh, I'll help you. It doesn't take much to bless someone. Remember, in order to receive blessings, you must bless. The more you bless, the more blessings you receive. Don't give up. God is still in control, and so are you. You guys, peace and be good. Enjoy your day. I'm getting out of here. I am sleepy.